Hi guys, welcome to another video. Since Jay just announced another community game, which is something to do with portals, I forgot the name already, from Grayson again, I thought since I've already done bigger portals in an earlier video, I thought I can also just do portal, well, it's original from 2024 knockouts, I think. I can just do that. Yeah, different from the other question, we have some more portals, so when we check, we have 64. But yeah, we will just see what we are doing. And I think, whoops, I'm just gonna start. So how many portals are there in an area? So technically there are a lot of different options what to do here. I'm gonna try to do, well, that was stupid, I think. Oh, I don't have lambdas yet, so let me quickly. Okay, so I imported my lambdas, so now I can delete a sheet, can create a new one, which I don't know how to do it. I don't care about the name. And then we finally start. So imported lambdas. I have a lambda called flatten. I showcased that last time as well. So pretty much it just flattens. What I can do is I can, whoops, it's comma. I can say I want, for example, only O, I think, because that is the portal. So now I pretty much have all the portals for the area. I can now expand that with a expand that with well, how many columns do I have? 3, 7, 8, I guess. And I want to expand it with 1, for example. Yes, that works. And now I can do that for all of the areas, which are 64. So reduce nothing with sequence 64. Lambda, lambda I see. And now what I want to do is I want to vstack I with expand, but I want to drop that the first because I don't need the headers all the time. Yeah, I need 888, which I think is fine. And now I don't want to always have Z. What I want to do is I want to just make it easy like that. This is C. And now indirect, the normal one, like that. And I think I want rows, columns, pad width. Looks fine. Like that, yeah, that's okay. Now I can, well, technically, I remember that. I don't know if I would have done that earlier. Just have a look here. Like if in the first time I probably would have not done that, but closest to column A is then closest to row 1. So meaning, let's say I have, I don't know, X and X, wait. So maybe like here, I'm supposed to prioritize this because this is more left instead of this. So closest to a position, prioritize the portal closest to column A if there's still more than one closest to row A. So I'm to prioritize the row first. So for that reason, I can actually here say sortieren nach Spalte, which means sort by column. So you can see it's just a little bit different now. I have to check because it's always in the same area. If that is right, but you can see G4, 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 G6, J2, so that looks fine. C, E, K, and so on. So I think that is fine. Now I have all my 64. I have the portals. I forgot one thing. This is portal. And now I want to flatten, whoops, flatten whatever, something. Well, I should write something inside to get all my headers like that. And I think now I can name that. I will open the same stuff in another window so that I can, well, have a look at it during this off. But yeah, so technically we can start here, but we can also start here. How many portals are there? So I can just count this. And now I have my portal for that. Why did a dot? Yeah. Oh my god. Apparently I'm not a keyboard warrior. How many portals are there? So same stuff. Just about that, and I can just sum them. The portals can appear in odd or even numbered rows across areas. How many portals appear in odd or even in an odd or even row. Okay, so I can filter either I can say here odd even, right? That would also work. Then I can just do a count something like technically we can do that. So odd even or something like that. So I say just like if mod, wait, is it column or row? No, it's always row. Okay. If mod row 2, right? That means it would be even if it is 0. So if it is an actually if, right? So if there's something like if there's a mod, then I want mod, also it's even. Okay. So false even looks good. I can work that down, something like that. And now I can probably just count ifs. Portal. Yeah. Where I have those criteria and odd even where I have that. And again a sum. So it's the same formula as before. Which area has a portal in this address? It's just an XLOOKUP. This well, address from portal. And I'm supposed to put area in front. So based on your starting position and area, what is the minimum number of steps to get to the closest portal? For example, closest is need more steps, right, to arrive. Okay, so apparently I can't move diagonally. I don't know if that is said somewhere. Okay, hurry. Apparently it's something here, hurry. Huh? Vertically, you can move around them vertically and horizontally. Okay, so, okay. So what I want to do is I filter address, I guess, where, well, address is not, I don't think I have to do it like that, but I want to do it times, this is wrong, times this equals to portal, right? So those, not equal, yeah. So, well, technically this is not necessary because I probably will not start on the portal, then the distance would be 0, but well, maybe actually it is even needed, I don't know. Let's just do it like that. So now I can say, well, oh my god. Let that as candidates, and I want to have the dis, which is just the distance lambda for candidates to that one. And well, it's just a sum, right? So now we have that, and now I'm supposed to take the minimum. Wow. I need to practice better writing, like, I don't know. That's insane. For a given area and a position, what is the address of the closest portal? Remember that, yeah, okay, so now that is a distance, right? And pretty much what I don't need is exactly that, because I can probably just add sort by can and this. That should work. Yes, that works. Why? Because we sorted already by column in our lambda. So pretty much what I do here is I use to call on every map, right? And I have the argument scan by column here. So then I can use that, so I can, well, do it like that and that. Like either I take the row first, so like in the reading order, or I take the column first, and that handles that. I also have something else where I have all the different options, but I don't need it here. So, because technically you can also do the furthest away, right? Then you can, well, technically yes, you can also take from the bottom then, but there are a lot of options. Okay, so now going through each portal, what is the minimum number of steps to get to the last area? Okay, so, well, a lot of options. I think I'm gonna do it easy now. Maybe I think what I want to do is I actually want to, well, do it like that. So, right, so I'm getting to G4 is fine. And now I can probably just do it like that. H4 to, well, I think, I don't know. But now I can just distance. Let's see. From them to them, I guess. Some and some. Ah, some. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, now up to the bonuses. I pressed something, I don't know. Okay, which area has the most portals at, well, no, area at most, oh, I forgot that. I say it, but I didn't do it. Portal. Which area appeared most across all the levels, excluding examples? Which area? Well, mod single, I guess. Ah, oh my god. Area and mod single, mode single. Other areas, so let's just go. No, yes. Okay. Across all the games in level 7, how many areas have you been into that contain the number 6? Okay, so that is just count, find is shorter in English, so 6. I usually use search, but it's long in English, and in German they are the same length. Takes the sum of the row number of all portals in each area. Which area has the highest? Takes the sum of the row number for all portals. Okay, which, then I just say at, well, no, area and at group here, group by. I'm supposed to portal row sum 0, 0, minus 2. Which area doesn't have any portals in columns A to K? Well, now interesting is I don't have them like that, right? So what I can do is probably which portal? I don't read it. Wait, an A to K? Okay, just in the columns. So filter portal where column is larger than K. I know H is 8, 10, 11 is larger than 11, I guess. And wait, smaller than. Yes, and now I can take unique. Oh, let's just, okay, that was German. So unique VStack sequence 64, I guess, with all of them, and I want exactly 63. So area 63. That's it for Portal. I think when you have the right setup, if you have lambdas, it's quite easy now. Like especially we got so much better with map stuff and getting directions and distances. So I think that is really doable. This also is doable in one cell, like either I do it in the same way I did before, right? I have a starting address and I have a, well, and I have an area. So technically what I also can do is I can reduce my starting position over all my areas. Then I can lambda IC. This is I. This is C, right? So if we do that, I get nothing with, oh no, different way. This is I, like that. F10, which is somehow different. Interesting. Ah, because I don't need like that. Yes, I don't need to make another step from here, so I don't care about that. And now, of course, I, well, want all of them, so hashtag I, right? Now, this is important. If I do it like that, exactly I get a value because I can't take the distance if I have more than one here. So what I want to do is I want to take the last one, and then we also are there. Now I can do the same with the distance, right? So take drop, that works. You can also do it in one if you want to, like let's try that maybe. So hstack with 0, that is my distance now, right? Now what I want to do is I want to again, well, maybe not hstack this time because, well, I don't want to hstack it. I can now do a vstack. So let's just say taking the last, add sort by, and now we don't h stack, we v stack like that. So if I do it like that, should, because I want to try if I leave it out, that works, right? And now h stack 0, which is my starting distance, and now I can just say that maybe adder is, well, it's the last one here. So let's just say ADR, and I'm taking the first column, and this, well, it's just the value, which is the sum, like, let's just say, technically I don't need it. I think I don't need it. Okay, that's fine. And now we just v stack I with h stack sort by this and min this. Right, and now I can also just sum, which is the same single cell with the easy, or with an easy approach. I can also thunk. Do I need to thunk here? Technically I don't. I could thunk that and unpack it later, but it's not necessary. But maybe it's a nice practice, so let's just say, well, I can lambda that, doesn't matter. Lambda, can I do that? I guess that should work. Now what I want to do is I unthunk it, right? So, like that. But I'm not winning anything technically. Do I win anything? I don't think I win anything. Oh, yeah, that doesn't work because, good question. Because I'm not, because, okay, for the first iteration, as I'm not thinking this probably, but there is nothing gained here, you know? I don't think thinking is a nice approach. Well, let's just leave it at that. It makes sense to also see when things don't make sense. I thought it might make sense, but there's really no need because I can just do it like that. And I don't even have to, well, I get the distance here, but I don't even have to get it back out in the next iteration because I don't have to directly sum them. I could sum them, then I don't have to stack it, right? So that's maybe something we can do. So if I do it like that, now I can say this is, well, then I actually don't even need it like that. We can just say add I. This is index I2. I filter, I do that, I stack, and I sum this plus. That's right. I have, oh, twice this, so dist maybe. No, that was wrong. Yeah, so like that, and now I h stack, I take the first one, I filter ADR, no, C, ADR, interesting. What did I miss now? I messed something up. Let's see again. I h stack my starting. I take all my addresses. I take the first value, which is fine. I take the second value, which is also fine. I filter the address where my portal is not C. That's, well, yeah, where it is C because it's my area. That makes sense. Distance from my candidates, which I filtered for, from the address, which is that. Makes also sense. I h stack sort by candidates, yes. By distance, which also looks good. Ah, dits. Okay, stupid. Dits and dist. Okay, perfect. And then I can just max sum whatever, because I can also just aggregate it. So not sure which one is easier, but both are doable. Great case. I'm looking forward to the community case. And yeah, thanks for watching. Have a nice day.